What's up, Trophy Hunter? Welcome to my Trophy and Achievement Guide for Black Ops 1. In this video I want to show you all the miscellaneous campaign trophies and of course all the collectibles. They are not missable because there's chapter select, we're jumping right into it with the first mission. In the first mission there are 3 collectibles and 2 trophies we can unlock. The first collectible is basically pretty easy, it's pretty straightforward. Follow the path, go up the stairs here and you need to enter this building. The first collectible is right in front of you on a big crate. After picking up the collectible, follow the story and you will end up in front of a door. This is already the second time you enter a door like this. Now simply aim for the head, give the guy a headshot and you should get the trophy Death to Dicators. Now a little bit further in the mission, go through the double doors here. Now right through the opening, immediately left, and on a desk you will find the second collectible. Now it's time for another trophy called Frag Master. We need to kill 5 enemies with a single grenade. Well, this can be done on several places in the game, but the earliest one is definitely right in the first mission. Once you're outside, wait for the enemies till they pile up and then throw a grenade and hope for the best. If you don't get the trophy, you can save and quit and then resume to restart at the checkpoint. To be honest, this took me 3 or 4 tries, so don't give up. And now the last collectible in this level. Slide down here and you need to run through the building in front of you, but before you run outside, run left up the stairs to find the last collectible. Mission 2, where you need to escape the prison. You will end up in this building, just go upstairs and the first collectible can be found on the left here. Now, not far away from the collectible, make your way up to the roof. It's time for a trophy. Now we need to destroy all slingshot targets in 3 attempts. Aim a little bit higher than the target and slightly more left. Pull back the left stick and then release it to fire. Try to aim like me and you will end up with the trophy without any problems. The next trophy requires to destroy all enemies on vehicles during the prison break. You will encounter the first vehicle after the slingshot trophy. Basically it's pretty easy, just go slow and be sure that you simply destroy all the vehicles in the game. There are 6 or 7 trucks and 1 helicopter. In the first part there are 2 trucks, one on the left side and one on the right side. A little bit further into the mission you need to bring down this helicopter. You only can bring him down by using the hook, which you can find on the ground. Now proceed through the story and you will end up in this situation where you need to slide through this opening here. The second collectible is basically on the right. Go through the door here and you can find it on the left side. So now it's time for the second part of the slaughter trophy. After picking up the minigun, you can look out of these openings here. There are a few more trucks you need to destroy. So from the previous section, just a few seconds later, there are a handful of more trucks you need to destroy. If you destroy them all, be sure that you destroy all the trucks before you reach the destination point here. So for the last collectible in this mission, do not go towards to the bike. Instead, turn around, and behind you is the last collectible. So now it's time for the last part, for the slaughter trophy. Hop on your bike. Be sure now that you kill all the guys on the bikes. Basically focus on all the guys on the bikes, and there's one specific truck you also need to destroy, which counts towards to the trophy. It will appear after your first jump, which is right here. First kill real quick the guys on the bike, and then focus on the truck on the right here. If necessary, slow a little bit down. Now you can basically ignore the trucks here on the right and on the left side. Simply kill the guys on the bikes, and once you are on a truck where you can shoot with a weapon, simply kill all the bikes and trucks as fast as possible. There's also one more helicopter you need to destroy. Mission 3 is more of a cutscene and there are no trophies or collectibles, so we're right here in mission 4. Once you reach this building, before you climb up the ladder to the roof, look right to find the first collectible. So once you're on the roof, it's time for another trophy. We need to use the explosive bolts to kill at least 30 enemies in the campaign. To use explosive bolts, equip the crossbow and then press left on your D-pad to equip the explosive bolts. Try to kill as many enemies as possible with it. If you run out of ammo, and yes I did, simply kill yourself with the crossbow and you will restart at the checkpoint. Now keep killing enemies with the explosive bolts. This will still count towards to your trophy. So for the second collectible you need to plant some C4. After detonating it, simply go through the opening and on the left side you can find the second collectible.
We have to destroy the rocket, no matter what.
A little bit further from the previous collectible, in a big computer room, you can find the last collectible. It's near the end of the mission. So mission 5, the first collectible, after you destroy the 3 tanks here, simply go a little bit up and near a tent you can find your first collectible. The second one is not far away. You need to run down this hill here, stay left, kill the enemies real quick here, left, run down here, and now go right into this building, and on the left side you can find the second collectible. Just a quick side note, because I died here, you do not have to pick up the collectible again. After running up a hill you will end up in this burning bunker. The collectible is on the right side. Of course there's also a trophy we can unlock here. Near the end we can unlock the trophy Tough Economy. We need to destroy 6 tanks here with the weapon on the car. But be sure that you only need 1 missile per tank. Keep in mind, after you shoot you can guide the missile with the right stick. Another important thing is you don't unlock the trophy after destroying the last tank. You will unlock the trophy after leaving the car. So keep that in mind.
It's over. No. This is the start of something else. They'll be back.
So in mission 6, the first trophy called Dragon Within can be done right at the beginning. You will start with a shotgun. Simply kill 10 enemies with the shotgun here to unlock the trophy, the Dragon Within. This one is basically pretty hard to miss. After a small cutscene, you will end up in this projector room. Leave the room here and take the first right to find the first collectible. The next trophy is called Raining Pain. Once you're outside, you will get a radio from a soldier. With this radio, you can call air support. You can do this basically unlimited. Use it as often as possible. Sometimes it's also necessary. Once you rack up your body count of 20, you will unlock the trophy. I will not show you the entire playthrough here, but I personally unlocked the trophy once I reached this target point here. But no worries, you have also plenty of other opportunities after this section. Just be sure that you use it very often. To use it, simply press right on your D-pad. So now we're back at the collectibles. Once you're on the streets, you need to follow a tank. The tank gets destroyed. Now go left here to find the second collectible. So for the last collectible in the level, first you need to plant this C4 here. Now detonate the C4, run through the new opening. Now turn right and run straight. The collectible is basically in front of you, right through this opening here. So mission 7, the first collectible is right at the start. There will be some enemies, kill it first if necessary. Now turn around and on the left you can find the first collectible. In this level you can also unlock one specific trophy called Double Trouble. Use only dual wield weapons during the level. So never change or pick up any other weapons than dual wield weapons. There are plenty of opportunities where you can pick up other weapons. So if you need some ammo, only pick up dual wield weapons. It's okay to use melee attacks, keep that in mind. However, we still have to find some collectibles in this level. Slide down the roof here. Eliminate all the enemies here, and the second collectible is on the left side. And the last collectible, well, after this cutscene here, you have to jump down some roofs, but be careful, do not proceed too far because it's near the end of the mission. So if you go too far, you will end the level without picking up the collectible. So in mission 8, Project Nova, you will end up in this building, go up the stairs, clear all the enemies, and the collectible can be found on the right side on a desk. You need to go into this building, so it's hard to miss. The second collectible is also hard to miss. Enter this building to your right here. In this building there is a rocket. Past the rocket, go straight through the opening here to find the second collectible. You can also unlock one specific trophy here called Lightfoot, but keep in mind this can only be unlocked if you play on Veteran. You need to escape the ship with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. If you fail, simply save and quit to restart on the checkpoint. Another tip is, before you plant the C4, be sure that you kill all the enemies in this area. And later, keep running and do not kill all the enemies. Also, there's one collectible near the end. Well, once you reach this area here, before you run upstairs, you can find a collectible on the right side. So in mission 9, we can unlock one specific trophy called Up Close and Personal. We need to kill 3 enemies silently. This one is basically pretty hard to miss. The first one can be killed Once you reach this boat here, just press the R2 button for melee. After that kill a little bit further, you will end up in this building. Simply kill the sleeping guy on the right side. And now there is one more guy sitting on a chest. Kill it and you should unlock the trophy. Now after unlocking the trophy up close and personal, simply turn around to find the first collectible. So once you reach the village, you need to fight your way through a lot of enemies. The second collectible can be found basically in this building here to your left. A little bit further in the mission, you had to pick up a Grim Reaper to destroy a boat. Now go through this building here, and a machine gun will appear once you go outside. Destroy the machine gun with the Grim Reaper to get the trophy Heavy Hand. And the last collectible can be found in the red tunnels. Well, after this small cutscene, proceed through the main path. An enemy will appear, you need to kill the enemy and then go left to find the last collectible.
Your turn, my friend. I will follow. We are getting close, Mason.
So mission 10, the first collectible can be found right at the beginning. Before you jump on the boat, pick up the collectible on the left here. So now we have one specific trophy. Once you're on the boat, you can unlock or go for the trophy Lord Nelson. You need to destroy all targets and structures while making your way up the river. Well, this probably will roughly take 10 minutes. Just be sure that you shoot at all the towers, houses and destroy all the targets. You can take your time because you can control the boat by yourself. So go slow and be sure that you destroy all the houses, the towers and of course the targets. Be careful because some houses are a little bit hidden behind some trees. So go slow, take your time and destroy everything. The trophy should unlock after destroying the last target here. So once you get off the boat, simply keep an eye at the ground to find the second collectible. This one is pretty hard to miss. The third one is also hard to miss because it's on your main path. Go up the wing here. After that, drop down on the right side to find the last collectible in this level. In mission 11 you can unlock the trophy Pathfinder. You need to guide the squad through the outpost without them getting killed. First you need to find them on your radar and then you need to guide them through the woods. I will show you the entire sequence here. Also keep in mind there will be one collectible. So first you need to find your squad and then guide them to this point. Now some cars will appear and you need to guide them immediately into the house.
Looks like there's a structure to the north. Get them inside, CP.
Once inside, the game will change into first person mode and you need to kill some enemies. I will edit this out because it's nothing special at all. And after killing all the enemies in the house, now it's important that you look up and mark the 3 enemies here. So your squad knows that there are 3 enemies. This is very important because if you run straight to the point, your squad will die. So after killing all the enemies, you can click on the point to your right.
Good work. Move your squad onto the
Now another point appears, click on it, but the game tells you now that you need to hide. So click on the point and now immediately press the R3 button to hide. Now basically simply wait till the game tells you that you can proceed. After that you will end up in another building where we can find the first collectible.
all clear, Kilo 1. Coming up on the barracks. Multiple targets inside. Breach and clear, Kilo 1.
Roger that, big eye.
So now the game changes into first person. First kill all the enemies and then pick up the collectible. So once you have cleared out all the enemies, go down the stairs here and the first collectible is right here. Now simply follow the mission and after clicking on the last point here, you should unlock the trophy Pathfinder.
Kilo 1, we have infantry inbound. I count at least 6 targets. Too hot. Stop and drop. Stay out of sight.
A little bit later in the game we can unlock the trophy Mr. Black OP. We need to enter the Soviet station undetected. First wait for your squad and eliminate the enemy here. Now change weapons and use the crossbow. Now take a look through your scope and you will detect 3 enemies. We need to kill the guy walking outside first, but now it's important to wait for your squad till they finally find their positions. So once done, kill the enemy which is outside walking around first. Now kill the enemy on the barrel. The third enemy will get killed by your squad. Now proceed a little bit further and on the left you should see 2 guys with a shovel. You need to kill the guy on the left side first. Now there is 1 guy to your right. Look through the scope and kill this 1 guy first. Now there's 1 guy walking around here. Be sure to kill them next. This one here. Now there are 2 more guys right in front of you on the truck here. Kill this one first. Now there is another guy here. Kill it. Now there's basically 1 more left, but first you need to follow your squad member. Now crouch here and carefully look left around the corner to find the last guy.
Kilo, 2 targets just entered the power room.
Roger that, big eye.
So after you have destroyed the door here, stay on the first floor, go all the way to the end to find the second collectible. After about 5 minutes you will end up in this large hall. Before you proceed to the point, go left here and you should find the last collectible near some barrels. In mission 12 you will start in a cave and once you reach this big opening here, take a look to your right to find the first collectible. The second collectible is outside. Once you reach the helicopter, do not go towards to the helicopter, instead go right. You can find the second collectible on a table. Now there's a part of the game where you need to fly with the helicopter. You can use rockets with the L2 button and your machine gun with the R2 button. To unlock the trophy with extreme prejudice, only use the rockets, so only press the L2 button and avoid the R2 button. It's basically pretty easy and straightforward, simply only shoot rockets, and once you land the helicopter, the trophy should unlock. Now a little bit further you will end up in this cave here. One enemy has a weapon with a flamethrower attachment. Now what you need to do is you need to pick up the weapon and press left on your D-pad to use the flamethrower. Now simply burn at least 10 enemies with the flamethrower to unlock the trophy. I'm not showing you the entire walkthrough here, but there are more than enough enemies to get the trophy in this cave. And the third collectible can be found in the same area where you basically unlock the trophy barbecue. In this open area here, go left, check the crate in front of you to find the last collectible in this level. Mission 13, the first collectible, can basically found right at the beginning. Use melee on this guy here and then look to your left to find the first collectible. A little bit later in the game you can unlock the trophy I Hate Monkeys. A little bit later you will end up in a laboratory and there are plenty of cages with monkeys. Well, now we need to kill 7 monkeys in under 10 seconds and the easiest spot is this. It's basically the last room in the laboratory. So throw a grenade or maybe 2 and then shoot a few monkeys and you should get the trophy I Hate Monkeys. The second collectible is not far away from the previous trophy I Hate Monkeys. Once you reach this area, be quick, run into this building here and pick up the second collectible. The door will close after some time, so you have to be quick here. If you fail, simply restart the checkpoint. A lot later you will end up on the streets where you can unlock the trophy No Leaks. Your character will put on a gas mask and now you basically need to complete this section without dying. If you get too much hits, your gas mask will break and you can't unlock the trophy. So it's highly recommended to get this trophy on the lowest difficulty and be careful, take your time and move slowly. I will not show the entire walkthrough here, but the trophy should pop after you have destroyed both helicopters. During the gas mask level there's also a collectible. You will end up at this building here which is burning right in front of you. To find the collectible, simply go right through the opening here. Mission 14 Revelations has no specific trophies but 3 collectibles. Follow the story and you will end up here by number 4. Here, instead of going straight, go left to find the first collectible. Now proceed through the story. Sooner or later you need to go through these double doors. In front of you there are some numbers. Now go right to find the second collectible. And the last one, once you reach the room with the number 2, go left into the room where all the monitors and computers are. The collectible can be found right on a desk. So in level 15 you will end up on a big ship. The first collectible can be found on the left side in a container. It's right before you pick up the Vehicular rockets. So right after the first collectible you need to pick up the rockets. Now to get the trophy double whammy you need to destroy both helicopters with just one rocket. This requires some patience, wait till they are side by side and then shoot the rocket. If you fail, simply quit back to the main menu and hit the resume button to start right at this checkpoint here. Now continue the story and later you will be in the ship, pass these locker rooms here, go down the stairs and in another big room you can find the second collectible. Pretty hard to miss. The last collectible will be near the end of the level, simply hard to miss. You will end up in this room full of water. Now make your way upstairs here and on the right side under the table you can find the last collectible, which should unlock the collectible trophy. Now at the main menu you can unlock 2 easy trophies. Well, once you here press the L2 and the R2 button to free yourself to unlock the first trophy. Now turn around and interact with this computer here. Now simply enter the word S.O.G to unlock another trophy. And that's it guys, all the other trophies basically can be obtained in zombie mode. I hope you found this video useful, thanks for the attention, see you in my next one.